Have you been a bad boy or girl and hurt your favorite snapback you're trying to sell on eBay? Stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to fix it. It happens to all of us. We find the coolest snapback and we've already counted the money. We get home. No! It's not the end of the world. We can fix this. We can fix this and we can still resell it. This happens to be my favorite, one of my favorite everyday wear hats. I've had this for probably 10 years. Love this hat. And the other day, pulled it off too quickly, and so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna want to locate some hat snaps. Now I have hundreds of these spare ones I've pulled off of blown hats just because I do constant repairs on all kinds of hats. Obviously, let's look at the original hat. Original hat has a black snap, so we're not going to use the blue one. We're going to use this matching black one. In fact, I believe it's almost exact. Next, you're going to need something to take the old snap off. You could use a seam ripper. I'm just going to use this old pocket knife right here. Use what you got. Now all you're going to do is take your implement, find the seam, stick it in, do the other side. There's really not much to these. And then just pull. And it's out. Repeat the other side. Now it's all a personal preference what you use next to adhere the new snap. You can do a variety of things. You can sew it, hand stitch it. I've done that. You can use liquid stitch, or you can do what I often do, and believe it or not, in my opinion, and I sell hundreds of hats a month. One of the best things you can do is hot glue. Believe it or not. It works just as well as liquid stitch, just as well as, well, not quite as well as hand stitching it, but who has time for that? We're going to hot glue this. So all we're going to do, apply hot glue. See that seam there? The end part? I'm going to add it right there. Now we're going to take one piece. Very little. I like to spread it on there. It's a little hot, but it helps. Remember that seam? We want to make sure that seam is equal compared to the hat. Take ourselves a clip. Clip it. Let this dry for 5 to 10 minutes. Now repeat the other side. I know a lot of people will consider hot glue trashy, but believe me, it works. Okay. Now we'll take that clip, put it on there. Everything is all right in the world. My hat, back to normal. No more blown straps, snaps, ready to go. It's strong as ever. Hot glue works great. Like I said, you can use liquid stitch, not as good. You can hand sew, the best, but hot glue works. Now, like I said, it's very simple. Hang on to these. You got a hat you can't sell, you got a blown hat, you got a bunch of hats you're throwing out, take the snaps. I also recommend taking hat patches. These sell good. So if you can't sell your hat, salvage. Always salvage. Harvest. That's a better word. Now, here comes the ethical question. Should I resell this without notifying in the listing that it has been repaired? It's up to you. I have sold hundreds of hats that I have repaired the snaps on in a similar fashion. Never an issue. Never an issue. So it's up to you. Certainly, this hat would have been passed over by many resellers because it was blown. I didn't find this as my personal hat, but always realize stuff can be repaired. Repair your hats, salvage, and reuse. That's actually the motto of Patagonia. So anyway, that's a little primer on repairing hats. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found it helpful, consider subscribing. We're going to have a lot more videos coming up, and I have a little secret to tell you about a week from now. So hang on for that. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.